she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like she's whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, then welcome. I hope you're all good. Just pulled up in a car park. If you couldn't guess, been up and at 'em this morning. Had an 8 AM Pilates class. Do you know what? I was going to actually book the 7 AM today. What is that noise? Then I thought, do you know what? I'll treat myself and go for the 8 AM because there were still spaces on that and there isn't often. And I have just renewed like my pass because my pass, like I'd used all my classes on it because I buy like a bulk pass basically. Yeah, I love Tuesday mornings with the layover frame because it's always the same faces. Like it's like a catch up literally with the girls after the class as well. But how are we all? Hope everyone is good. I am going to, whilst I'm in this neck of the woods in Chester, I'm going to pop into Zara this morning. I'm dying for a wee first of all, so I need to go into the market to have a wee. I should have just gone in Pilates, I don't know why I didn't, but yeah, I'm gonna go to Zara this morning because I want to have a little mooch if they've got, you know, the viral suede jacket, which I know is quite expensive, but I feel like it's an investment piece. You know, they do it in like the brown beige. I actually want like the dark charcoaly colour that they do, but it's obviously completely out of stock online and in the app. So I'm gonna just go into Zara in Chester, albeit it's a shit one, like we don't have a great Zara here. The new Trafford Centre Zara, by the way, insane. But yeah, I'm just going to go in and see if on the off chance they've got it, because it only opened 15 minutes ago and I'm thinking if they're going to have stock of something, it's going to be like first thing in the morning. IKEA opened in Chester last week. It's the first store of their rollout of smaller stores. So I may pop there after Zara. Maybe we can go and have a little mooch there together. I'm actually in for a gorgeous week because I'm seeing my friend Stacey. And my hair done on Thursday, which is like transformation vibes because, well, I'll talk to you about that on Thursday. But then I'm seeing my friend Daniela. And then my mum is coming for the weekend. And not only is my mum here for the weekend, my dad's also coming because he's currently helping my brother. Speaking of new store openings, by the way, with the whole IKEA thing, there is actually a H Beauty coming to Chester, which I am so excited about. If you don't know H Beauty, it's Harrods Beauty. It's the like beauty division of Harrods, kind of like where Selfridges have like their big like beauty floor. I felt like Harrods as a store would have done amazing here, but they're just doing H Beauty, which is absolutely fine because, you know, it's right up my street. But it's going in, I think, the Old Browns of Chester building, which Chester's a very historic city. There's like the buildings are stunning because they're so old and they've like preserved them and like they've kept it as much as like obviously things are modernized now. They have kept like Chester City to be like its original self, and the way I describe it to people is a smaller York. If you've ever been to York, it's like a shrunken York. Really gorgeous, especially at this time of year. Yeah, they are putting it in the Old Browns building, which I'm so glad they're like making use of. So I'm bursting for a wee, so let's go to the loo and then let's go and see what is new in Zara. Wow, it's very autumn vibes in here. Oh, I love that with the covered buttons. Love it when dark denim comes in as well. How gorgeous is this? It's like a dark browny black, but then the edges have got like this burgundy colour on. So much knitwear, honestly. It's like autumn is spewed up all over the shop and I'm so here for it. Oh, this is very similar to my one from last year. Reasonably priced for a good decent coat that you like keep in your wardrobe for years and years. Oh my god, no, look at the fold over. I'm obsessed. Okay, I found some of their 100% leather goods. So these are like the more expensive ones. This is a size small, which is what I'd probably get, to be honest. I wouldn't get an extra small, but then I don't think I'd size up too much either because I feel like it needs to be a classic fit. That's really nice. I really like that colour as well. I adore this. How nice. Oh my god, that would be so warm. Some stunning blazers. Really nice quality as well. Some of the jumpers are a bit itchy though. Do you know what I mean? That matches. Oh my god, look at this cord. Stop it. It's like a charcoaly colour. I like these a lot because when we're not wearing jeans in the winter and not like leggings, but we want something comfy, what are we wearing? Is it like this kind of thing? Oh my god, they've got the brown version of the lace tops that we all loved in the summer. No, these are actually like a matching set, look. Oh my god, that for date night. Absolutely gorgeous. These are nice. It's like an elevated version of their like ribbed basics. Funnel necks are so big this year. It's only £32.99, reasonably priced. Look how nice it is. I think this is the first time I've been like hugely impressed with this Zara. Look at this coat. So good for dog walking. It's reversible. It's like my quilted H&M one, but it's also got the khaki inside and you can just reverse it. No, that's insane. Some gorgeous knitted coats, which we all know I love. I'm glad chocolate brown is here to stay because I really like it. Wow, this dress. That is unbelievable. I love a tailored mini short and tights and boots at this time of year. And that's like a really nice warm chocolate. I feel like they need to come home with me because there's only one extra small. I feel like it's a sign. Look how nice it is. So it's got like a drawstring like built in, like a pull cord, so you can like bunch it under. The only issue I have, as per usual, is I have the most long arms in the world. So I've like rolled it up to see if like it looks like it's meant to be cropped. Thing is, I feel like if I leave this here I'm going to regret it because I know it'll sell out. It's not the one that I wanted with the full neck, but it's the same fabric and it's like this khaki colour. I feel like maybe if I got a medium, maybe would that be better? Because the arms look a bit silly rolled up, don't they? It looks too much like a shirt. Since when did they have Morphe in Superdrug? Am I going crazy? Anyway, I did get the jacket and I got some other goodies, which I'll show you when I'm home, but I've come in for an eyebrow pencil from Makeup Revolution. Some gorgeous shades. A restock of the best eyebrow gel ever. And the reason why I actually came in is to pick up a new brow pencil. You know, these are the only ones I use. They're literally my favourite. But I've just got this like fear out of nowhere that I think I'm doing my brows too dark. I think I've got eyebrow blindness. So I'm going to get a medium and see how I get on with it. I normally buy dark brown, but I don't know, I feel like my makeup isn't right at the minute and I don't know if I'm doing my brows too dark. I am actually having second thoughts about braving this place because the car park is absolutely rammed. So see how it's like a smaller size than like your usual IKEA store? Let's see what it's got to offer. It feels so weird that I'm in Chester right now, not Warrington. They've still got quite a decent like showroom bit though, to be fair. One thing IKEA is good for is reasonably priced full length mirrors. How good is that huge one? It's really similar to my William Wood one. The market hall where all the little knickknacks are. More Pyrex dishes than scents in this little carrier bag. But how gorgeous are these? These are like such nice guest mugs. You know, like when you have someone over and you want to give them like a nice mug but also plain. How nice are the like serving plates or sharing plates? I think I'll get a big and a small one of those. Get me to the car. Wow, it was absolute chaos. Not so much the actual shop itself, but the queue was so long. So where the queue was long, people have just been dumping stuff because they couldn't be bothered waiting, like, you know, big shopping bags of stuff. So there's just shit everywhere. I feel sorry for the staff really. But the queue was like 10 minutes long, but it's fine. I already had a heavy bag and I was like, look, it is what it is, I'll just wait in it. I got a few bits, I'll turn the camera around and show you. I actually wanted to buy some of these bags anyway because they're just super handy. But I just got some of two of the smaller like side long plates and two of the bigger ones. The two are in this bag. I like split between the bags. And then I got those mugs that I showed you. But then I also got the darker colour. And I just got a nice wooden chopping board. I've already got the bigger one of this. Some little heat cork pads for when you put like pans and trays and stuff on the side. I've got some steak knives, which we needed. And then my boyfriend was saying the other day that he really wanted some new prep dishes, but he wanted glass ones, like Pyrex ones. And they had so many mix and match. So I got 3 of like the standard like long rectangle ones. And then I got 2 of the like smaller square ones with matching lids, which will probably be for me, to be honest. And then I also got the matching tapas bowls as well to the plate. How is it only 11:45? Like, it feels so much later in the day because it's a bit of a gloomy day today. But I'm going to go and get a coffee from Starbucks. I might go on the way. Yeah, do you know what? I'll actually go on the one on the motorway on the way home rather than the one here, because I think that one will be busy because it's right next door to IKEA. But I've got a free drink in my Starbucks app, so I'm going to go and get an iced matcha. I've not had an iced matcha from Starbucks in so long that I'm actually really craving one. I don't know if I've ever told you this. This is the Starbucks that I always sit and work in when you see me working in a Starbucks. It's not the one closest to me, but it's quite literally like on my way home from Chester, and it's always quiet. And because it's like brand spanking new, like it's, I don't even know how long it's been here, but it's like so clean, so big and so gorgeous, but so quiet, and it's always like the same 3 members of staff there, and I just love them. So I always come and sit and work here if I'm working in any Starbucks and if I'm on my way home from Pilates or whatever. But yeah, I don't know if I've told you this story because I know I haven't like shared like too much about my relationship because it's a very like very sacred part of my life. Yeah, I get all the feels when I come to the Starbucks because this is actually where my boyfriend and I had our second date, although he actually hates it when I say our second date was in the Starbucks because it wasn't technically a second date. But what happened was we had been on our first date on the weekend, and oh, I've just put my car in sport mode. Let's put it back in eco. Yeah, we'd been on our first date on the Sunday on the weekend, and then it was the Tuesday, so like today, like that, I'd go to Pilates, go to Liv's class, and my boyfriend's up super early for work. He's up at like 5:30, so he was like up. I think I'd been to a 7 AM class actually, so I think it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Bear in mind I've been to Pilates, I didn't look my best. And like we obviously we already know each other, like we know each other's routines and stuff. So he knows that I come to the Starbucks after Pilates, and he said to me, oh, I'm just passing, it was literally about 8:15 in the morning, 8:20, and he's like, I'm just passing like your Starbucks. It's like, don't suppose you're in there? And I was like, sent him a picture of me in there. He came in, and obviously like we'd been on that first date and then obviously spoke for like the couple of days afterwards, and like we knew there was definitely going to be a second date. But I always say that this was our second date, and he's like, don't say that because it makes it sound like I took you to fucking Starbucks for a second date. So it was like an unofficial, it was like a 1.5, it was like the first and a half date kind of thing. But I always say, and he laughs at this, but I always say that that moment of us sat in there having a coffee together is actually one of my favourite like moments, like when I look back of like the time obviously we were like dating. Here's your sign. Honestly, my advice would be sober dates are the best thing. And I don't say like everyone gets pissed on a date, and I know it's such a weird thing to say, like sober dates, but like I feel like when people date, you go for dinner and like you have a bottle of wine or have a drink, like things obviously become like a little bit distorted, or like people have like false confidence, or like people get a bit loose-lipped. I feel like sober dates, like coffee dates, going for a nice walk or stuff like that would be like my preference. And I always thought that after that like second date or not date that we had here, I thought that was actually so nice because so no, it was just so lovely. Like it was really nice. I mean, I wouldn't go at 8:20 in the morning out of choice, but I just happened to be here. But yeah, I always say that like to my friends who are still single and like talk about like dating and stuff. I'm like, I think for you to get like a proper feel of a person in like a romantic setting, like it needs to be like maybe have like your dinner date like we did, and then have like a date where like you're not having a glass of wine or like you're doing something more like daytimey. I don't know, I just feel like you get better vibes for a person that way. Bloody hell, that is good. Anyone else who watches Friends continuously like me wonder how they end up back at season 1 so fast. I mean, I'm on season 4 right now, but yeah, I always think, how did we get back here so quick? What are you looking for, darling? But I'm just going to show you what I actually picked up from Zara in the end. So I bought the jacket, but what I plan to do is to see how I feel about it like at home. I know that sounds daft, but I was actually chatting to the girl on the till, actually probably the first chatty person I've ever experienced in Zara in my life. I asked her if they had it in a medium and she said no, and she said, oh, I can order it in. I said, I think it's out of stock, but double check. And she was like, yeah. She was like, we're quite lucky to even have like the 3 smalls that we've got still on the rail. Also picked up just one of these soft touch t-shirts, which I adore. They're only £11.99, and I've got, hang on, I'm in the very wardrobe that I need to be in. I've actually got so many colours in these now. Here's the creamy one. I literally have so much wear out of them. I got the shorts that I loved when I was in there because there was only one extra small, and these are right up my street at this time of year with like a boot of an evening and like a big oversized blazer. Just love that kind of vibe for autumn, so I just got those because I have a feeling they will probably go out of stock as well in the Chester store. And then just at the bottom of this bag is all of the bits I picked up in Superdrug. I don't know if you saw me say when I was in there, but I got a sweet tea. It's so funny because I don't have a sweet tea that's in, it's not focusing, that's in the new packaging. from Morphe. I've just still got the one that's in the black tube. So I got sweet tea, I got berry cola, and I got whipped. Oh no, that's in the different one. I got brulee, which kind of looks a bit like cork from MAC. But I love the Morphe liners and they're obviously much cheaper. And then I got this one, which is the Soul Matte Lip Liner. And I got this one because I've actually got a Soul Matte, I think, already. And I absolutely love this. It's nice when I wear like my darker lip in the autumn. But I wanted just like a nudie. This is in shade Compatible. And I actually really love this for like a soft crayony style, like a twist up. I don't often go for lip liners like that because I like them to be super sharp, so ones that are sharpenable. But for like a nice blurred sort of matte lip, I really enjoyed that last autumn winter, so I thought I'd get another shade in that, which again is shade Whipped, did I say? Yeah, Whipped, which is just like a nice pinky nude. And then I got the two brow products that I already use in the darker shade, but I got them in medium brown. This is like the Hairstroke Felt Tippy Pen. I don't use this all of the time like in my everyday makeup, but when I'm going out and I've got lashes on, I like my brows to be a bit like fuller. I use the dark brown in this, but again it's pretty much like an ashy black, so I feel like, I don't know, obviously I've got nothing on right now, I need to do my skincare as well, but I just feel like I'm doing my brows too dark at the minute. So I'm going to go to medium brown and see how I get on with them. I think it just depends on like how much makeup I've got on, like whether it's day wear or night wear, so I'll see how I get on with those. And then I just got the NYX brow glue, which by the way is just, this is the best. I feel like you can spend so much on like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. I've got it and I don't mind it on a no makeup day, but it doesn't work well with like if you use like those microfine pencils that I use, it doesn't work well with that kind of product. Kind of just moves the actual colour product around too much, whether you use it before or after, whereas this dries down, like it doesn't stay jelly or tacky. It's Wednesday and I am sore from Pilates yesterday. My like upper abs are so sore that it quite literally feels like I've been punched in the stomach. I'm just drinking a Celsius. Got peach vibe. I like the tropical one, but I'm gonna go in now. It's a bit later than planned because my mum FaceTimed me before work and we were just chatting for a while, so it's a bit later than I normally go to the gym, but you know, it's fine, we'll get it done. So I'm gonna go in and train. I'm gonna go on the Stairmaster I'm gonna try and do 15 minutes on the Stairmaster just to like get my body like moving after yesterday, because I feel like I'm gonna have like a lot of soreness later on today, so I feel like that will help. And then I'll probably train a bit of upper, so I'll probably do a bit of back, probably a bit of shoulders, maybe a little bit of biceps, because tomorrow is leg day. So yeah, we're going to do a bit of cardio and upper today. Got like a day today of sorting shit out before I'm obviously sat in the salon tomorrow getting my hair done. So yeah, day out the house tomorrow. Wow, I came in here freezing, now I'm bloody roasting. Jump scare, definitely required right now because I look crazy, but I've got one of the Biodance, is it Biodance? I think that's how you say it, masks on. Biodance. I've been using these for a while, right? They're the 3 to 4 hour, but I tend to leave them on for 4, which is why I got it on now because it needs to work throughout the day. I think a lot of people sleep in them, to be honest, but I just don't feel like I could. I feel like I toss and turn too much in the night. But yeah, you leave them on for like 3 to 4 hours, and then once it's worked and everything's absorbed, then they go see-through. The only part that doesn't really go see-through is this bit here where it like overlaps. So it basically dries out but dries the stuff into your skin, and by the end of it it's like completely clear, and then you just peel it off. I get these on Look Fantastic, duh. I've actually been using them for a while, but I think there's a dupe going around on TikTok, which is wild because they will literally dupe anything these days, won't they? You can always tell when I'm having a getting shit done day because I'm in this cozy Skims tracksuit. I'm gonna sit in here now and get through my vintage stuff because my parcel bags from Amazon have arrived. Yeah, I'm gonna get everything bagged up ready, and then I'm gonna try and get things on Vinted, but don't do it tonight, then I'll do it tomorrow whilst I'm sat in the salon chair. But I'm hoping I can just get it on tonight because, to be honest, as soon as I put stuff on Vinted it tends to sell, so I can kind of get things like gone by the end of the week. This is how I make my life easier when somebody just buys something. I already pre-package everything. I order these on Amazon, they're like £6 for a pack of 50, which is so good, and you get like different sizes. Some of them are just like pointlessly small, do you know what I mean, like what am I actually fitting in there? And then I'll have a think if I've already got a picture in it, which I know I have maybe a couple of pics in this, but then I'll just take like a quick flat lay of it just so people can see like the up-to-date condition before it's literally just gone in the bag. Alexa, play Olivia Dean on Spotify.
I know you don't mean to, but you're blocking my view. I know you got issues, but I got my shit too. I don't wanna be your therapy no more, no more. You don't wanna hear this, but it's you, it's not me. Ooh, gotta go and grab a spoon now. Ooh, make a life for myself. Ooh, I don't know what I'ma do now. Ooh, but I don't need your help. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on up. Don't make me stay, don't stay. I'm done being stuck. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on.
Going in the bags. Mummy won't let you out your bed because you're a hairy boy. Ah! My God, that aged well. That aged well. Oh, I love you. You don't like this little flap on my nose, do you? Me. Guys, my skin off just the mask is insane. I'm really like on my skin game at the minute. I mean, I know I always have been, but obviously I'm battling with hormonal breakouts, which is so new to me because obviously I didn't have periods for so long until last year, so the breakouts that come around my period, they're so new to me and I'm still trying to navigate them. But what happens on my chin, it goes like textured and bumpy and like there's a few sore red spots, they go, but then I get like these deep, like really deep rooted, I don't know if you can see, spots like here, and like they kind of just, they never come to a head, they kind of just stay under the surface, but I know it's hormonal because of the area. Like I said, I'm just being patient with it. Like I've always been so lucky with my skin, but then I've never had like this hormonal breakout issue before because I've never had the whole like period thing, so well, for a long time anyway. With that being said, I'm back on Dermatica because like the fact you're getting like a personalised formula, like a personalised skincare that you can't just go and grab off the shelves, is amazing really, and it comes like through your door. So yeah, I've always loved it, to be honest, guys. I talk about it on Instagram quite a bit if you follow me on there, but yeah, I'm really hoping like this is gonna target like whatever's going on here. They're not bad, like when I've got makeup on you can't see them at all, it's just like a flat redness, but I'm so not used to having them that, what are you trying to get to? Let me get in first. Hello darling.
Okay, love.
How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
What are you doing?
Not bad.
Oh, I think Bumper needs away.
Oh, I'm gonna let him out quick if you want.
1 sec, I'll see if Josh is down there. Ooh, I've got maths on and I'm actually quite tired, so I don't know if I'm going to get the whole way through the episode. Just quickly before I go to bed, I need your help. If it's one thing I always ask the vlog gang for help for, it's occasion wear. Because remember the saga with trying to find the dress to go to Ibiza for the wedding? I have that same problem again because why me and my boyfriend have had so many weddings essentially in the first year of us being together. It's just so funny. But we have another one of our friends' wedding. It's like another couple of the group to get married, and then we'll be like, there'll be 3 couples of the group married, 1 couple of the group engaged, and then 2 of us couples who are just boyfriend and girlfriend. But yeah, anyway, we've got a black tie wedding. It's on the 12th of December. It's at Brantley Hall, which is probably one of the most unreal, if not the most unreal wedding venue in the UK. And it's black tie attire. Now, it says on like the info's been coming through like invite wise on email, which is really cool by the way, just about the night before and like getting there, and then about the wedding day itself, that the bridesmaids, even though it's black tie, the bridesmaids are going to be in like black bridesmaids dresses. So it just basically said like, so the girls, obviously you are more than welcome to still wear black, but just so you know, like you might blend in or whatever. So I don't think I want to wear black, but it obviously is like black tie, so it's like formal like evening wear, and I need help on where the hell I'm going to shop for that. And we're going to have the whole thing again with you guys helping me decide on a dress. But I want to buy it like latest, I want to have that dress is like November. I feel like, to be fair, I should wait until like November because I feel like party, like formal, like black tie stuff comes out at that time of year. So like House of TB, I feel like a lot of people are going to go there, so I want to go for like something different. But I've been looking at somewhere called Baby Boo Fashion. I think it's Australian. We're so like strapped in the UK compared to like Australia for like choices of this kind of thing. They have so much better choice there, don't they? But yeah, Baby Boo Fashion apparently takes like a couple of weeks to come, so I've got like loads of time, but you can't get a refund. So let me know if anyone's had anything from there, like what the quality is like. Sorry, I'm like fully lying down in bed right now, but I'm gonna watch some of Math. Good night, my darlings. Hello, gorgeous people. Sorry, I've got you at the worst angle because I haven't got my car mount in for my camera, so I've had to put you down in my cup holder in hopes that you can see and hear me okay. Sorry, I'm just listening to the Affair podcast. Season 3 is finally here, thank God. I'm actually just going to pause it rather than turn it down because you guys know I'm obsessed with this podcast. Like, it literally has me in a chokehold in like another level. So excited to get my head. We are actually doing quite the transformation today. I am getting extensions fitted, which I know, like, if you've been here a long time, you'll be like, what? Like, your hair's gotten so long now. Like, I've got quite a lot of hair now, considering how it was. I think I've not had extensions now for 3 going on 4 years. It's been a long time, but it's just going to be a bit of an autumnal switch up. It's not going to be something permanent. Like, we're going for an extra small weft by Beauty Works, which, by the way, extensions have come a long way in the last 3 years, and now get wefts that are so like lightweight, it is crazy. It's just going to be something I have in for autumn, winter, and then you guys know in the summer I could never with extensions, but also I like to wear my hair naturally curly, but I never do it this time of year. It's very much like my summer personality. Obviously Anna, who does my hair, who is absolutely incredible, is one of the Beauty Works educators. She actually works for Beauty Works, and she's been saying to me for months, she's like, Asha, please let me put some extensions in your head, like, please. And then they brought out new Huda Beauty shades, done a collab with Huda, and I am obsessed because it's very much me. It's very tonal, very brown, very warm, very like Middle Eastern vibes shades, and I feel like now is the chance because they've just come out and it's been dying to do it for ages, and also it's something I can actually maintain over winter and then just take out as soon as spring comes around next year, probably like February, March time before my birthday. Okay, I'm here, a little outfit for the day. I've got a ASOS stiff up cardigan, a little Zara basics, and then some brown PLT jeans actually, with some Birkenstocks, which I think looks really autumnal and cute. Someone's just had food delivered to the salon. I think it's a Pret. I'm jealous. Yeah. Okay, and then just like spicy. They're good with hair. With the back, obviously it sits right here, doesn't it? Yeah. And then I think I want the fullness around the front as well. I can be like she's seen no photo. But then when I wear the high roll, I've got thin style. I know. You sit there, she rang the back and I'm sorry, but it's so small and just really flexible. Baby, you got me like don't you stop loving me, don't quit loving me. Hello guys, it's the next day and I am just coming to say a quick hi and bye really, because I need to round up this vlog. I feel like it's going to be so long. I've literally just walked through the door. I've been out for lunch today with my friend Daniela. It's her birthday tomorrow, so we just went for like a little lunch together today. I feel like you can't really see in that light there because the window's to the right of me, but the tones are just stunning and I already feel like I'm used to it, like buzzing with that. I am just, you'll laugh at this because this is so me. So I bought my boyfriend a little surprise just because he is literally the hardest working man I have ever met in my life, and I come from a family of very hardworking people, but he is just like, if you were to sum up a grafter, he is exactly what you'd call like a grafter. Like, he works so hard, he's in like a really like strenuous manual job. I don't even know how I managed to do it. I got them in pre-sale, but I managed to get Luke Combs tickets. Context, my boyfriend is the biggest country, like modern country music fan. Like, he loves like Luke Combs, Chris Stapleton, Zach Bryan. Like, he said to me if he could see those 3 artists live before he dies, like, he will die a happy man. Actually tried to get Chris Stapleton tickets for Vegas next year, but it clashes with something else that we're planning around the time of year, so didn't do it. But I'm pretty sure Chris Stapleton will probably come to the UK like the year after because he's not been in a while, so fingers crossed we can get tickets for that. Now Luke Combs is actually coming to the UK. He's doing he did a Wembley show and an Edinburgh show originally, and I think he's added a second Wembley show because it's sold out. But I booked tickets for Amsterdam, one because it's actually quicker from where we are up north to get to Amsterdam for an hour on the flight than it is to get to London or Scotland, so that made complete sense. And also we can make like a bit of a weekend of it because it's on a Saturday night, so we'll go for a couple of nights, obviously when he knows. He doesn't know yet. And also in Amsterdam, I think the script are supporting him in potentially in Ireland. They have got an Ireland show as well, I think. But yeah, the script are supporting him there, obviously, because they're an Irish band. I love the script, and the only other show that they were supporting Luke on was Amsterdam. When I tell you, I've always wanted to see the script live, and they're supporting someone that my boyfriend's always wanted to see live. And he introduced me to country music, my boyfriend, because he adores it, and it's great. I literally love it, and he's introduced me to it. And the funny thing is that I always say, I think I've probably said this before in a vlog, that I wish Bumper, as in Grandad Bumper, I wish Bumper and my boyfriend got to me, loved country music, and he was a welder by trade, and he worked so hard his whole life, and he smoked cigars, and those are 3 things that my boyfriend also does and enjoys. So I just feel like those two would like really, really get on. Luke Combs in particular has got a song called Beautiful Crazy, which is a song, if you've never listened to it, go and listen to it, that my boyfriend says reminds me of him. If you go and listen to it, you'll laugh because the lyrics are just cute but also funny. So anyway, I managed to secure us tickets for Amsterdam. It's not until the 26th, 11th of July, nearly went on the wrong weekend, 11th of July next year. But anyway, long story short, I made this card just to basically give him a surprise, like when I see him later today, and it says Beautiful Crazy on the front. He's gonna be like, what the hell, because he'll know the song obviously, and then it just says like, just to show my appreciation, a little something. I got this ticket to go and see Luke Combs next year, and I made this because you guys know if I can make it, then I will. But I don't have an envelope. So the funny thing is, when Danielle and I were out, I just went and bought a random card, which is a new home card, for £1.29 from the Car Factory, just so I could have this brown envelope. I was specifically trying to find a brown one because I think it goes with the vibe, and also it had to be like the right size. So now I can actually put it in here and give it him later. I've told him I've got a little gift for him. He's like, is it new underwear? That's normally what it is when I've got a little gift for him, but no, something a lot better than that this weekend. And he was like, weirdly, I've got you something as well. I think it's perfume, because I literally said on the phone the other day that I've just run out of my MFK, my favourite perfume, and it's Spenny. So, you know, when you just like don't really want to spend that on yourself, I think he's probably ordered it for me. Yeah, that is it. That is me wrapping up this vlog for the weekend. My mum's obviously coming this weekend. She'll be here like later tonight. She's not driving up until after work. So we'll have a nice weekend together, and I hope you all have a glorious weekend too. But thank you so much for watching. I feel like this vlog has been so itty bitty, so my apologies, but next week we're away on a staycation with a brand, so I'm going to vlog the whole thing. So that's what next week's weekly diaries will be. But thank you so much for joining me for this long chatty vlog. Sorry if it's been a boring one, and I will see you all in next week's video. Bye!